Then what does men like skip?
Men like skip mean?
Older, aging men who use their who
abuse their power,
who are insecure, and who are constantly battling for stuff. I'm basing that on. I'm not talking about.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So on Sunday, it was revealed that a 42-page lawsuit was filed by former Fox Sports hairstylist named Faraji, alleging workplace misconduct, naming Fox Sports executive Charlie Dixon, Skip Bayless, and Taylor as defendants. Faraji's allegations also included Skip Bayless offering Joy Taylor money for sexual favors. Additionally, the lawsuit accuses Taylor of having slept with Emmanuel Acho in order to advance her position within the network. On page 11 of the lawsuit, Faraji claims she spoke with Joy Taylor regarding her decision to sleep with Emmanuel Acho and Charlie Dixon, as it could have disastrous repercussions, to which Taylor allegedly dismissed any worries.
1.5 million.
I don't think it makes sense. I'm just saying, like, he could have said it and just been talking shit.
Nah, but let me ask you.
I agree.
Why do, and you my man, why do y'all immediately give all the time credence to that? Like, the same way you saying, why do you believe that? Why is it not viable that we don't believe it?
What I'm saying is, I don't know one way or the other. I don't assume it's not true, and because I've been in this business long enough to see what men say, particularly men like Skip, and I don't know Skip personally, but
Then what does men like skip?
Men like skip mean?
Older, aging men who use their who
abuse their power,
who are insecure, and who are constantly battling for stuff. I'm basing that on. I'm not talking about women right now.
You don't really give me insecure, by the way.
He doesn't.
You'd be surprised. I'm only talking about what his peers and colleagues have said at FS1 to me.
Okay.
So I don't know him, so I could be wrong.
Gotcha.
But based on his personality, he fits a type that I've seen, and having worked at Fox, of powerful hosts, powerful producers, powerful people, and they do shit like that. And if you don't want to give them none, they go harder. They text you, they offer you gifts, and they just keep raising the stakes because it's their ego to chase you. I don't think Skip Bayless is notoriously cheap, right? Like Stephen A said the other night, he don't think he can give him $50, right?
$15,
right? 50. I'm not saying he would have done it, but it doesn't surprise me that people floss
To
money.
say it facetiously.
Or to see what you're gonna do. Just to see what you're gonna do. Like, yo, if I gave you 1.5, would you give me some pussy? Like, that's not a crazy thing to say to somebody, just to see what they think. When you talking, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying he talking shit.
Yeah.
But I don't believe it or not believe it. I'm saying I don't know. But I wouldn't dismiss her. This woman's stuff was so well documented, all the other stuff. It's like people so easily believe the stuff against Joy, but find this part to be so hard to believe. I'm saying all of it is equally
I don't necessarily
questionable.
I don't necessarily believe everything about
and
Joy
it's two totally
either.
different things. The things that they are accusing Joy of, I've never met Joy in my life, and I have friends that are super duper close to her.
Okay.
So I want to, be respectful. But if we gonna just call a spade, it's a lot of women that sleep their way to the top.
They do.
So that's not something that would be.
No, I'm talking about that statement. The statement of I would say he forced himself on me.
I didn't. Oh, I ain't take that.
That's the part I'm talking about. That's the part I'm talking about.
But
Well, hold up. Are you of the belief that there are women out there that are of that thinking?
Or to play the game like that.
Of course.
Okay.
Again, I'm not.
Okay. Just checking.
And that number's growing.
I just got to check that.
Because that's part of the sleeping your way to the top. Because now, if you are in a position of power, and I'm 1,000% sure, their bylaws, we talking about condo bylaws, these niggas' bylaws say if you are in a position of power, you shouldn't be having any romantic relationships with your subordinates.
Correct.
So the second that you had any type, if you tongue kiss me, nigga, you want a hook.
I got you.
I got you.
But that's different than saying he forced himself on me.
I know, but now I always have that in my back pocket as my trump card or my big joker to lay it out anytime anything happens. Because the lady also said that, she said now I'm powerful. So that's my power. That's my Mike Tyson punch.
But see, my issue is how we think about this conversation, right? This is the part where y'all gonna say this is what you was expecting. But
you caping?
Who have I caped for?
He didn't even open up his fucking mouth yet.
I haven't caped for anybody yet.
He did.
Now you caping.
Go ahead, man.
Really?
Go ahead.
I'm not caping. I'm saying.
Let me
I'm saying that there's a whole system in place that denies women access to these jobs. It's men who put women by denying them jobs and saying the only way you're gonna get a job is if you have sex with me. That's a system. And so Joy did what a lot of people do, in the same way Steven from Django did it, right? It's a sexist system, but it sounds like if the allegations are true, she has replicated sexism. She has become the very person that we're trying to stop. So I'm not caping for Joy, to be clear. I'm saying she's wrong. If this is true, she's 1,000% wrong, and she should be punished the same way everybody else is. So I'm not taking that away from her, but I'm just saying I think we should focus more on the system that makes it so that the only way women can be powerful is if she has a trump card like that, as opposed to saying, I'm qualified for this job, I deserve this job, I should get this job. That's all I'm saying.
Even if you're right, nigga, I fell asleep during that shit.
Whatever, man.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I started snoring at that fucking.
Well, just stay in your seat.
And it's dressed.
I agree with everything you said, but I just think the world is the world. I think people play their cards how they get dealt, and that's it.
But women get dealt fucked up cards, is all I'm saying.
I'm not disagreeing.
And they
with
play
you.
them.
Yeah, but
They playing them.
But and it's their choice. She made a
brother's
choice
Hall
though.
of Famer.
Yeah, Dolphin legend.
I ain't gonna keep it. I mean, yes, women get dealt fucked up cards. I don't know if Joy falls into that boat.
Even if she does, she is moving around.
I don't know.
Look, even if she does, Joy Taylor is being talked about right now. She earned that. However she earned it, right? We've all done some shit, shady shit, questionable shit to get to a level of advancement. We all have done that.
Yes.
And that's just a part of the game. Now, if you are saying I would take it.
Yeah, I ain't rolling. I've been on the other side of the stick during my advancement.
No, but not necessarily anything crazy. But
Niggas have done some funny shit. I'm just saying that if you are gonna accuse somebody of some heinous shit, that's fucked up. That was voluntary. That's fucked up.
I agree.
If that is the case.
If that's the case, that's the worst shit. That's the worst shit in the whole system.
Because on the flip side, if she's making it up, the hairdresser is making it up that Joy never actually said those things, then that is super fucked up. Just to advance her cause.
I would agree.
So Joy, we don't know what happened, but this is a really fucked up position for Joy to be in because of the fact that nobody knows. There's no video. There's no video, and as far as we all know, there's no recording of that particular thing being said, and that is the most. I
think Joy's the victim in this.
And also, I
The
think
victim?
Yes.
A little bit. She getting dragged into some
My
shit
nigga,
that
I
she
ain't
had
did
nothing
nothing
do
to
with
nobody. I'm minding my
suing you
fucking
niggas.
She's only the
business.
victim.
Going to
She's the
work.
victim. She didn't do it.
No, she's the victim, period.
Wait, if the suit is true, she's still the victim?
yes.
Yes.
What do you mean?
Her suit is her suit. The hairdresser suit is her suit.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing other
Joy
people
not
into
suing
the suit?
nobody.
That was
Joy
where I
ain't
was very
suing a
confused.
motherfucking person.
Joy is being sued for having done things to
What did she do? I can fuck who I want to fuck. I ain't do nothing. If I fucked my way to the top, that's my motherfucking business. Keep that shit over there.
this was the
And
part
that's what
that
I'm
I was
asking.
so
When
confused
nobody-
with.
When does my body, my choice come into play for you? When does it come into play?
you can stop. No, I don't have a problem with who she like.
Something in that oven. I never had flips cooking before. You mean
Shit, I know. Got a decent muffin.
No, this is first time cooking.
Philadelphia cheesesteak muffin.
Little appetizer, little chicken rolls, spring rolls up in this
Philly
bitch.
cheesesteak.
I want you to answer him.
Yeah, I am. I don't have a problem with who she fucks. If she wants to fuck everybody in that company, she can.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that. That's not my. I have no issue with that. The issue I took was the issue we were talking about with the quote. If she's not only fucking her way to the top, as they say, but also creating a situation where once it stops working, she is now going to implicate the people she had sex with for basically sexual assault.
That's not what she said, though.
She said if they try to,
She
they try to
said
get her out of there,
if
I have a
he
Trump
got
card to
mad
play.
because
Yeah, and I'm
of
gonna say he
fucking
forced
Isn't
something.
that the
himself on
same
me.
thing?
No, it's not.
but look,
Mark said once it
everybody-
stops
We
working.
gonna talk- yeah.
Mark said once it stops working, then she would go file charges. That's not what she said. She said that if she started fucking the other dude and homeboy got mad and tried to use
And
it
tried to play
against
about
her, she got a trump card. Like, so if I'm fucking blah 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 and you try to fire me for that, I got something in the tuck.
I understand, but in essence, doesn't that necessarily mean that the plan has stopped working?
No. It means that you got mad that I'm not fucking you no more and I'm fucking this person and now you're gonna try to blackmail me. You can't blackmail me because I got the trump card.
But the trump card is to lie and say he forced himself on you.
Yo, I said
that's the only
wrong.
issue. That's what I'm
said
saying. Issue.
that is
no,
wrong.
I know, but I'm saying to Flip's question.
I got you.
That's my issue with it. My issue is not who women fuck. Women can fuck whoever
yeah,
they want.
that's what I said.
That's why I said the system to me is the issue. A system where you have to fuck your way to the top is the problem. But I'm not blaming an individual woman for having sex on the way to the top.
And
So tell me
also-
why she not the victim.
No, go ahead. You can answer that.
Because of this, my critique of her is not the sex part. It's again, It's just that one line that we said is the most damning thing, right? If she'd said that thing and was intending to do that thing, to say that the person that she voluntarily had sex with forced himself on her, I'm saying that would make her not a victim. That's the only thing I'm saying.
But she never said it. If she's doing that in retaliation to you doing something to him,
so you get mad that I'm fucking somebody else.
And now you're trying to cost me my job.
Then I can accuse you.
I'm retaliating to you.
Yeah, I don't believe
dirt with dirt or mud with mud.
And I'm saying they both be fucked up.
There's no word where I'm going to defend that, but I understand.
I'm not trying to defend it, but it's just like she's backed in the corner. That's all I got. Because at the end of the day, I couldn't advance without fucking you. I
just want to say for the record, on the Joe Budden podcast, Mark is the one criticizing a woman for fake allegations. Y'all are the one defending her, saying her back is against the wall. So when the people come out with the capes right now, they mean it's capes.
I agree about the fake allegations.
I think we don't even know if the girl ever said it.
No, this is all conditional. Everything is conditional, and if it's true, I'm saying if this is true, that's fucked up.
But if she did say it, I ain't sue a motherfucking person. My podcast was supposed to start this week. Her podcast season 2 was supposed to start this week.
I've been pressing refresh since Monday. I've been looking for the new episode of Joy Taylor's podcast for a week.
Like, dog, now I gotta tuck my shit because some shit I didn't even bring to the public is
her pod with Taylor Rooks.
That's the one I've been looking for.
Oh yeah, no. From what I understand, Taylor has stepped away from the podcast due to increased responsibilities in her other professional endeavors.
Okay. Smart.
Yeah,
that's nothing wrong.
I know.
And I do believe that. Yeah, she got her Amazon show. Blake Griffin, they spending money over there. Yeah. Taylor Rooks is a rising star.
Yes.
So
shout out to Taylor.
I'm not mad at her wanting to get far the fuck away from any of this.
And here's the other thing about Taylor Rooks. In comparison to Joy, it seemed to open up the conversation about how statistically how many women actually take advantage of, the abuse and power and being a part of the system and sleeping their way to the top. This is now women are being made to seem like this is a regular occurrence and this is what a lot of women do. And I don't agree with that.
I don't think a lot of women do it. I think
some women do it.
I think the system makes successful women.
But I think there's such a risk involved with doing it because you can fuck a motherfucker and then he says, you know what, I'm not going to give a shit.
I give you an example. You know this. At the beginning of time, a woman would throw her weight around and the weight would be the vagina. If a man is not really giving into her intellect or what she could bring to